accept the fact that I had a problem and would still secretly remove the brace and play games with my friends. Was I wrong? Man, was I wrong. Around October of 1964, I went back to see the good Dr. Greiner for a checkup. He took a number of updated x-rays. He measured me and called Mom and Dad into the room. He told us my curvature was progressing extremely rapidly, and we needed to have a higher level of specialists see me. Amazingly, I went from 57 degrees in April to 81 degrees off in October. It was a huge increase. He was real concerned. The fact that I had no pain surprised him. The fact that I was playing ball surprised him and angered him as well. I now regretted taking off the brace and didn't seem to matter. I was the one who fooled no one but myself. What a dumb thing I did for those 3 months. A few days later, he called my mom and dad, I remember the phone ringing, and advised them that he had arranged for us to visit a place called St. Charles Hospital. They had a scoliosis clinic out in Port Jefferson, Long Island, New York, about 55 miles from home. Little did I know then, this would soon become my new temporary home and would result in a life-changing experience.
Life is too short, we get only one turn. With luck we find beauty, but we sometimes get burned. But if you've had a true friend, or perhaps in love, you've experienced the peace of heaven above.
You've been listening to The Last Walk, Remember When, with your host, Ron Baumbach. And we're going back in time to my back, 1964. This will be a multi-part series, and I apologize for the length of it, but it was a long journey, but eventually a very fruitful journey. So join me again for another episode next week of the saga of my back and how it became a wonderful part of my life. The Last Walk in the Block is a book about growing up in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. And the show is based on what was written in that book and the era that we lived in way back when. The book, The Last Walk in the Block, which is available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com. It's a Nook print and Kindle version. And of course, Ron's available to talk to your group about the people, places, and things in that era. If interested, reach out. We'll do our best to be there. My thanks to Paul Cassone for the great song Here's a Good Friend, written, sung, and composed by Paul, which you hear throughout the show. And also my great friend Mike, my college roommate, who operates from the studios in the basement in the state of Tennessee. He makes our show and our voice sound so much better. And a special thanks to Jeff Heiser for creating Talk Network Radio, TNR Radio, and for having my show on every week since early in the beginning of the creation of his network. Thanks, Jeff. You do a fantastic job, and I'm so glad to be part of the family. I also want to thank that gentleman from Robert Hall in 1964 and Robert Hall for employing him and for your jingle. If it was not for that gentleman back then, I would not be here today. Thanks for speaking up and seeing something and making things happen. I fully, truly appreciate it. So please stay safe and stay sane and stay with the mask on as we fight this dreaded COVID-19 and we go on to where life can be back to the way it was. We'll follow up with more about the journey of my back next time on The Last Walk. Remember when.
Here's to good friends, the ones we hold dear, the ones who will tell us what we need to hear, the ones who love us, right or wrong, and to all those good friends who give you this song, and to all those good friends who give you this song.